This is a mini review on the Cx-10WD-TX that Gearbest kindly sent me. There's a link down in the description to the product on their website, and it comes in 3 different colours basically, and they've sent me the dark grey one. As you can see, it's quite a sizable box for a Nano. It's a very large box actually for a Nano, and you'll see why in a second. If you're going to use the FPV, then you need Wi-Fi obviously. It runs on Wi-Fi, and that can either work on Android or on your iPhones. So it's the App Store or Google Play. There's the basics on the whole quad setup, how long it takes to charge, etc. I found it takes about 30 minutes to charge. I've been getting around a 4-minute flight time with full FPV running all the time, so I think that's pretty good. There's small bits of details, the key functions and everything. Nothing really on this end of the box. Whoops. And then we've got basically all the main features here, and then an actual picture of it in full use obviously, and the quad itself. So let's move on to that first of all. In this mini review, I'm not going to be unboxing it. It's basically unboxed as you would expect, and this is what you get in the box. You get 4 spare propellers. You get a USB charger, which you can either use a mains adapter, or you can use your computer to charge the actual quad itself. You get an instruction manual, which is actually very good, one of the best instruction manuals I've come across, and it takes you through the Wi-Fi and also using the transmitter as well, and even how to calibrate the accelerometer at the end as well. One natty little thing I really like about this, and I have been impressed with it, is the actual transmitter comes out to a decent size, so you can really use it. Just feels good in your hand as well. It does wibble about a bit, but compared to the normal Nano ones, which are absolutely tiny, this is really good. I do like it. There's a clip here to put your phone in, and nice way of transporting your Cx-10 around. It's not going to get damaged or anything, which I really like. There's 2 things you're not going to get with it. There's a couple of AAA batteries in the back there, and the other thing is a phone if you're going to use the Wi-Fi. You can just fly it without the Wi-Fi. That's what the transmitter's for basically. So the other 2 other little buttons on it, and then that's virtually everything covered on the transmitter. You've got automatic takeoff and automatic landing, and on this side, it's quite an unusual thing. It swaps from mode 2 to mode 1. Most people fly mode 2, which is throttle on the left, and mode 1 puts the throttle on the right. That's quite unusual on a Nano, I think, and certainly to have a rocker switch just to change it as well is quite unusual. So let's pop it out. And it's exactly the same size as the original Cx-10, which was my very first quad actually. I really loved it, and flew it in the house loads of times, and got on with it really well, got me really into the hobby. And this one's a little bit different, obviously quite a bit fatter. Batteries stuck underneath. It's got a little antenna coming around, and obviously the camera there, and you've got your on-off there, and that's where you charge it as well. And then to turn the transmitter on, it's simply turn it on here, and that will bind. I found it will bind to the quad whether you turn this on first or last. You should also always turn it on first, but I have tried it a couple of times without. Your phone simply attaches by pulling this top bit and popping it in, and then like I say, it comes out really nicely. There's 2 apps that you need at the moment. They might well alter the Cx-10 app, but at the moment, if you're bound to the Cx-10 app on your phone, the transmitter won't work. I've tried every which way. I can't get it to work at all, and I just can't see how it will work. But there's another software, and I'll put the links down in the description, as I said, that you can fly FPV, and then you can use your transmitter as well. A couple of other standard sort of things. If you press down the left one, it changes the rates, and you've got 3 rates, and then if you press down the right one, it will flip, and as per normal, whatever direction you put the right lever in, that's the way it will flip. Okay, so as you can see, we're all bound to the Wi-Fi. I'm just going to bind to the actual quad now. You can see the LEDs are pretty reasonable actually inside. So pop that on, as per normal, it's up and down on the throttle, and then we're bound, and then takeoff is auto takeoff button here, auto land here. As I say, 3 rates, This is the low rate, which isn't too bad actually. I think it's pretty good. And then to up it, press the left button, and that's second rates, and then third rates is really good fun. So really good fun. And the FPV works. Whoops. If I can get used to, I'm not particularly great on FPV. Certainly not without goggles anyway, but here we go anyway. There we go. That's pretty good, I think. Just so controllable. It's just lovely fun. Another thing I've noticed with it is if you come in and then kill the throttle, it actually will land without using the auto landing. As you can see, LEDs are starting to flash now, and quite clear, and you don't get long after the LEDs come on, just literally about 10-15 seconds. So okay, so what did I think of the Cx-10 with the Wi-Fi and everything? To be perfectly honest, I love it. It's great fun. Every time I charge it up, which takes about 30 minutes as I said, I'm out flying for another 4 minutes, either inside or outside. I love the transmitter. For a Nano, it's absolutely brilliant. The FPV works really well. I've gone up to sort of over around 30 meters with it. Not had a drop out with it, with a clear run to it, obviously. Yeah, no, I honestly can't see anything wrong with it. Longer flight time would be great, but yeah, I could do with that on any of my quads. So big thumbs up from Tigger's RC Reviews, and if you want the full review, please use the link in the description.